My name is Bill Freeman. I'm a writer, a professional writer, and I'm the chair of a group called the Creators Copyright Coalition, a coalition made up of 18 different creator groups ranging from ACTRA to the Writers Union to visual artists. And I want to make one thing very clear, that we are very keen. Every artist in this country is very keen that their work is accessed and is read. I hope very much my books are read, just as filmmakers want their films to be read or seen. But we need a sort of economic climate that provides us with more protection and better protection. The real key is artists need to be paid. Now, that most people here would agree with that, but I think that they need to listen to the statistics that were just read out. Many of my friends and colleagues, unfortunately, suffer from very low incomes. These are writers. I hang out with writers mainly. These are writers, some of whom are very well known in this country, and they are just not doing well. The Canadian government has provided very strong support for publishers, and many of the artists are the ones that are really out there suffering. And Ms. Minister, I hope this is an issue that you and your colleagues can look at, because you know, it frankly is embarrassing. We have built a literary community, just to speak about my own community, that is the envy of the world, and many of the writers that are the very basis of that community are just not doing very well. And I think that needs to be rectified. I wanted to talk about a couple of fairly specific issues, one being fair dealing. Fair dealing, there are demands, requests from many people to expand fair dealing. Fair dealing will be a disaster for creators, and it should. You need to know this. It will mean a significant loss of income. It's mainly the education sector that is advocating this, and if they want to bring the type of fair dealing that they envisage, it will mean major loss of income. This country has developed, I might say, a whole system of licensing agencies. We've heard from SOCAN tonight. Access Copyright is another one that many of you will be aware of, but there are well over 20 of these agencies. We need to strengthen these agencies and bring true collective licensing to this country. Finally, we don't want to see 13-year-old girls being sued. It's time for its really notice and take down. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. 73, Webb.
A comment from Yasmina from Toronto. I would like to reiterate the importance of allowing format changes, in particular for individuals with disabilities, not just students. Also, I'd like to know if I buy a copy of a movie, for example, will I be allowed to change the format to watch it on my iPod? Also, a comment from Amy from Toronto. As a member of the film and television industry, I'm concerned about throttling by internet service providers with regards to peer-to-peer file sharing. While I'm gravely concerned about the mass piracy of my work, I'm also concerned that the throttling of internet technology will impede the only form of distribution for independent film, the internet. Will there be a fair compromise so that my works will be protected, but still able to use online methods of distribution from my home ISP? And Doreen from Matlock, I sincerely hope that the findings of these consults are adhered to. Several years ago, a colleague and I made a presentation to the Senate committee that was investigating convergence of media ownership. It seems that nothing positive resulted from the results of these consults. We said then, and I will say now, as a freelance writer, I need to be paid for each and every use of my work. Media moguls such as CanWest think it is fair that they pay writers a meager fee of $250 or slightly more for a full-page travel article with pics that they will in turn run in any other newspapers that they see fit. Can this possibly be fair? I think and know not. Please ensure that publishers treat creators fairly and that our work is not widely distributed without fair compensation to the creator.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Daniel Snyder. Thank you, Honorable Tony Clement, for having this. Hello, music industry. I'm a student. Hello, entertainment industry, I guess. It's nice for everyone to be here. I'm a student at the University of Ontario Institute of Technology. And it's kind of too bad copyright is so complex because there's a lot of young people like me who aren't able to come out because they just don't know enough about it or aren't interested. So I want to try and speak on their behalf, I guess, in some way, if they agree with what I say. Specifically, I want better access to material, any copyrighted material. But I think all artists deserve the compensation, absolutely. Typically, when government sets policy, they're very balanced, they're very neutral. I think you guys need to continue that. And specifically for peer-to-peer and other sharing technologies, it's just another technology. Keep the playing field open and let the market decide. I know you're going to do a very good job of that. But file sharing, it improves my life, and it's going to continue. It's not really going to stop. I believe that copying and sharing is not stealing. Like, it's not true that if I take something and then it's not theirs, it's okay. It's still not great for artists when someone takes something without compensation. So it's kind of a lose-lose. Artists don't get compensated, and kind of my generation feels that it's okay to take and copy copyrighted material. So we need to try and find a balance where it's a win-win. So hopefully you guys can do that. And I think the best solution to this is through tariffs and levies on blank media. It should be like extended to hard drives and all flash drives and everything blank. It would be a great extension to this. I think it should be looked at or considered at least that possibly putting a tariff or a tax on bandwidth would be good, because despite the cost to consumers, compensating artists is important. And please set a bold precedent, because don't do anything that I guess the Americans are doing. Thank you.
Thank you.